right, here are my note cards. Okay, we're gonna set the camera up. I just have a nice little setup right here in front of the board. We're gonna set the camera up. Okay, let's get started. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Brianna, and I'm gonna talk to you guys today. Okay, imagine you're a single mother of 2 children trying to put food on the table every night, make sure all the bills are paid on time, and you have to put both those children through school. Do you think you could do that by getting the hourly minimum wage of $7.25? Considering how many individuals are in these situations trying to provide for themselves and or others and struggling to get by, it's safe to assume that there needs to be a change. With the minimum wage in the state of North Carolina being set so low, it is impossible to live off of. But by implementing a gradual change, we could slowly reduce poverty, income inequality, and create a better life for those who are in need and struggling. Today, I'm going to be talking about the purpose of a minimum wage, why there is a need for change, the benefits that come with it, and ways you can help. So let's start with the purpose. The minimum wage in the state of North Carolina is too low. Although the minimum wage is the lowest amount of money an employer has to pay its employees, it also assures the workers that they are getting the justified amount of money for their labor. On Procon website, an article posted May of 2019, it states 1.8 million workers, or 2.3% of the hourly paid working population, earn the minimum wage or below. The minimum set wage has been outgrown by the cost of living, education, and healthcare. With the cost of living rising and minimum wage staying the same, that creates disproportion in income, causing income inequality and poverty. On University Wire, in an article posted February of 2016, it states, low incomes serve as barriers to education and health for a large portion of the population. There is a loss of human capital. A full-time minimum wage worker works 40 hours per week, as you see here, making roughly, we'll say $300 a week, $290. There are 52 weeks per year around, roughly, meaning a full-time minimum wage worker makes $15,080 per year. According to the HHS, Health and Human Service Department, for a family of 2, the annual earnings are $17,240. And for a family of 3, it is $21,760. To put you back in the shoes of that single mother of 2 children trying to live off the minimum wage, you see, it's not possible. Raising the minimum wage to at least $10, as I did here, raises the annual earnings to $20,080, allowing more low-wage workers to provide for themselves and others. Although I am not asking for the state of North Carolina to immediately raise the prices to $10 or $15, what I am asking is for a gradual increase of 10% every other year for the next 10 to 20 years to follow the inflation of the cost of living. As you see here, I've worked that out. So in 2020, we're at $7.25. 10% of that is roughly 73 cents. Adding that together, you get $7.98, which is roughly $8, which would be the minimum wage in 2022. 10% of that $7.98 is roughly 80 cents. Add that to the $7.98, you get $8.78, which is roughly $9 in the year of 2024. That gradual increase helps not cause every small business to go bankrupt, but allows them to follow the inflation. On Targeted News Service, in an article posted March 26 of 2013, it states, low-wage workers are more likely to spend their earnings on basic needs and services, and an increase would augment this spending power and increase consumer demand. Many states have recognized the disproportionate incomes and have decided to raise their wages to best support their population. States such as California, Colorado, and New York have recognized the problem and have raised their wages to around $11 and $13. On CNN Wire Service, in an article by Ann Godey posted July of 2019, it states, agricultural areas of California, Pennsylvania, Texas, upstate New York, and much of Mississippi and Alabama already have high ratios of minimum wage to medium wages and could likely afford to raise the minimum wage. Growing these incomes ensure people to not grow up with poverty and hardship. If you or anyone you know is living off the minimum wage and is struggling to get by, pushing for this gradual increase could be very beneficial. What I mean by push is put your opinion out there, post on social media, create a Facebook page, let it be known that you need a change. The more you voice your opinion and have others support you, the more likely you are to get noticed. Also, the minimum wage is determined by the North Carolina Department of Labor. Meaning, and with a little bit of research, I was able to find on minimumwage.org multiple addresses and phone numbers you can call to talk to people about these specific matters. By doing something as simple as sending a letter, calling any of these numbers provided, or in a crazy scenario, showing up to one of these addresses and trying to talk to someone face to face, make it personal. Any of those can make all the difference in the world. For an actual change to happen, we have to get the attention of those who are in control. The minimum wage is not rising accordingly with the cost of living, which has created problems when it comes to individuals having the necessities to live. Raising the minimum wage would allow more individuals to not have to depend on getting a second job or having to get public assistance. It allows them to have comfort and support. Low minimum wage has created hardship, but implementing this raise and this gradual increase will reduce poverty, income inequality, and will create that better lifestyle. By working together with others and voicing your opinion that an adjustment is needed and that they are needed now. Everyone deserves to live the American dream. Thanks.